Welcome to Code Spider. In this video, we are going to discuss about the difference between RMBC and RMBC core. On our previous video session, we have already discussed about how to set up MVC in ASP.NET Core application. RMVC internally calls the RMBC core and adds other middleware such as the Razor View Engine, JSON formatters, CORS, etc. On our upcoming videos, we go through the details about the Razor View Engine, JSON formatters, CORS, and details. Whereas the RMVC core, as the name implies, only adds the core component on the MVC pipeline. Along with the add MVC method, we can also use the RMVC core method to set up the MVC in ASP.NET Core application. So in short, we can say that the iService collection interface provides two methods such as RMVC and RMVC core to set up MVC in ASP.NET Core application. Let's flip to Visual Studio and see what the basic difference between the RMVC and RMVC core. Here in this example, we have created a controller, and in the controller we have write a simple string method. That string is written to the browser. Let's run this application and see the result. And in the startup.cs we have used services.rmvc method to register MVC in ASP.NET Core application. You can see here the string result is appended here. Let's change it to RMVC core and let's run again. Also the same result is printed. But this is not going to be worked if you want to return an HTML view or JSON data from an index action method. If you want to return the JSON data or HTML view from an action method, then the controller class should inherit from the base controller class, which is provided by the ASP.NET Core framework. The base controller class, which belongs to Microsoft ASP.NET Core.MVC namespace, provides the supports to return the different type of results such as JSON result, view result, etc. Instead of a string method, let's convert it into a JSON result. Return JSON new let's name equal to zone country equal to USA let's digit equal to software engineer. This is a simple JSON result that returns the JSON data. In the startup.cs, in the configure services, we have used, let's modify to add MVC and see here first in the add MVC method, this JSON result is printed or not. Let's run the application. You can see that the JSON result is printed here. Instead of add MVC, let's use add MVC core. Run the application. You can see that after you use the add MVC core, an unhandled exception is occurred. Let's understand why the above issue came when you use add MVC core, but why in add MVC method it is working. The reason is that in add MVC method, the registered the JSON formatters within the dependency injection container, but not in the add MVC core method, so that when you run the application, it shows the straightforward error. As you know, ASP.NET Core is an open source, so you can find the source code, the add MVC method by navigating to the following GitHub link. Here is the GitHub link. Let's search as JSON formatters. You can see that whenever we use the add MVC core, we must use the builder to the add JSON formatters. So let's modify the configure services method of the startup class to register the JSON formatter with add MVC core method to return the JSON data. Let's copy this line to be comment here, then paste here, then copy this line, also paste here. Let's run the application. Now we can see the result is printed. After register the add JSON formatters in the add MVC core method, the JSON result is working. So what you learn from the difference between the add MVC and add MVC core? RMBC core method adds only the required MVC services to the dependency injection container, whereas the RMBC method adds all the required MVC services by default. And another thing is that if you are calling the RMBC method instead of the RMBC core, then there is no need to explicitly call the RMBC core method again. And one thing is to be noted, this application is tested on ASP.NET Core 2.x. That means it currently running on .NET Core 2.1. But in .NET Core 3.1, that may not have the issue. Here you can see we have registered the services.rmbc core in the configure the services method, and in the home controller we have created the JSON result, and this application is point to .NET Core 3.1. Let's run the application and see this home controller result is printed or not. You can see it is working on .NET Core 3.1. There is no issue, but those people are working on .NET Core 2.1 or .NET Core 2.x basically, they need to set up like this: var builder equal to services.rmbc core and builder.addJSON formatters. If because of in the home controller we want to return the JSON data, so need to register as JSON formatters. Whenever we use the services.rmbc, then it by default added all the MVC features to that particular application. So I hope you are clear about the basic understanding about the difference between RMVC and RMVC core method. That's it in the video. On the next video, we are going to discuss about R controller versus RMVC versus R razor pages versus R controller with views. Do like and subscribe for more upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.